but the hello. Just gotta edit. Ham? Why did you just say ham?
lightning blade!
Add astro. If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which were...
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time!
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or...
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner.
Lisa seems really...
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your... Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the northern border win-
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your...
Take a look around. There's sure... Take a look around. There's sure... This pair? So, after all, they're the same...
Bloomers? I'm sure to
You sure? Can't change it...
Take a look around. This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look lovely in those shorts? It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it? I wonder if you could find some other use for it.
Voodoo doll, have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve this?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. There's... Me? You're asking me? Ah, that's right. I heard she enjoys items of his... Take a look around. There's sure to be... This is a historical relic retrieved... Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear.
My goodness. This is...
You sure? Can't...
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly... Goodness, is that the time?
Yep, this is my ult.
Marjorie.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded... Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the books.
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you?
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so cute. This seems like the sort of staple bar.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made...
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. Good Hunter's signature dish.
You sure? Can't...
Why don't you order us...
Today's recommendation... What does Lisa... She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. A lady tends to eat cautiously on a...
What? I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes, at least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard...
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here. A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie. This is our fun.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cute.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there? You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a...
You sure? Can't change again.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? Dandelions are one of our classics. And I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. But come to think of it, Miss Flora herself...
You sure? Can't change...
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? You want my help? I don't know if I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change...
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmy.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book and their punishment will be 3. No, 10 times worse than stealing.
Like Paimon said, totally...
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking. It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell!
Is this an answer from this world? Windblade!
15.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, follow the flow of magic.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange...
Please do not. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemaker. It's like you can read my. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order. Also, there's an elemental seal.
A seal? How...
Not to worry. If you.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa. So this... It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. Blitz. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Technical difficulties.
Hit. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Blitz. Hit. 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 It's nearly time for afternoon tea. Hit. Yep. Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute.
Wind blade!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
With the wind!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Come a little closer.
How did you find this place?
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your... You have no respect whatsoever for other people.
You just... I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with... Oh!
The librarian. Although I will return the book.
Since you I have all the less After all, it contains... the secret... Huh? What are you doing?
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies.
That's the one.
Otherwise, what?
Then again, and it doesn't...
Yeah, it seems like just an average story.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone?
Excuse me? Are you in some way good? You're amenable to reason then. I do wish my work here is done. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment. You've returned. The paperwork is done.
Thank you, Miss Lisa, but Paimon thinks we're forgetting. Look, over there on the shelf. And look how many copies there...
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavok travel guy was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine as compensation for dragging you into all.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes.
Hello, hello, hello.
What do you want? Oh, yeah. These are okay, I guess. If you ever find ore in the future, ideally when I'm not busy. A blacksmith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take... When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to con you. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that.
Greetings. I am Timaeus, researcher of alchemy. Alchemy is its mechanisms. If we can get the...
This must be your
That's right. Why not give it a go yourself? You'll be fine. All we are really doing much as one who uses a wind. The difference with alchemy is that every time I think I find... To be honest with you, I just don't know. There's a lot of other mysterious recipes I have to read. Over the course of your adventures, you should come across some alchemist notes from ancient civilizations. And as your adventure rank increases, you're welcome. I look forward to hearing... Well, see you next time.
here. Yeah. Yeah. Windblade.
Hello, hello.
With the wind. Windblade. Windblade.
Hello.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Come take a look.
This is a great way to end it, but that's all for today, and I think I'm done for the hour. So goodbye.